Hey everybody, I'm Veljko and welcome to another Lexus IS250 video where I'll be showing you 5 small modifications that I've installed in my Lexus. Now there's one big one that I'm gonna show you first, but before that I replaced this headlight cover. I bought it on AliExpress for like 35 euros. Mine had like a crack here and the water was getting in so much. And it was just time for a replacement. There's no way of fixing the cover, so the fitment isn't like 100% accurate like OEM, but it's close enough. Anyway, let's go into the interior to show you the biggest modification out of the 5. So you might be able to tell already. It's the Sparco seat covers. Now, it's not specifically for Lexus, it's universal ones. So the price wasn't high at all. It was like 60 euros or around $70. And they fit my Lexus IS250 very well, although it's a little bit tight. But they look great to me. It's like a combination of a leather and Alcantara velour type of material. It fits the rest of the interior well. The white stitching matches with the rest of the car's stitching, like here. This is the original seat, so very similar white stitching. The reason why this is open is because because of the airbag. My original seats are worn out, especially this part of the driver's seat. And with the new seat covers, the car just looks like it's a newer year and it just looks nicer to drive. Of course, right now these creases of the leather looks obvious and doesn't look pleasant, but they will straighten out and it's gonna look way better. For the back seats, I only put the lower part because the upper one, it's not easy to install compared to the lower section. And there is no need to, because usually if something is spilled, it's usually in this area gets the most dirty. The back seats are in mint condition. There's this also ultra soft velour type of material here, and it's just one way of protecting the back seats. And for the second small modification, you might be able to tell the difference between this indicator and this one. So this one is LED. I bought it, I'll show you the box. I bought it on AliExpress for around $5, like 4 euros. So it's pretty cheap. You get 2 bulbs, I'm gonna show you. And it's a pretty easy replacement. It's basically like 1-minute job. And for those of you who watch my previous videos, I have a light tint only on this part. So the brighter LED comes in handy, of course, for people to see you better. So I also replaced the reverse light. I'm gonna put a link where you can see the tutorial how to install that. Way more modern looking. Maybe in the future I'm gonna buy the aftermarket taillights, but for now I'm happy with this one. Because it's so easy to install, I'm gonna just quickly show you how. There's this cover that you can open that's right behind the taillight. So you just open it and you rotate. You will feel like there's a bulb holder and that you can rotate. So you rotate, I think, anti-clockwise. It's a bit tricky to get the bulb out. There's not enough room, but there it is. This is the regular one. I'm gonna get the LED one. There's the comparison between the LED and the regular bulb. Geesh, it's so bright. All right, it works, so I'm gonna just put it back. Now it's a bit harder because this LED is a bit longer, like 5 millimeters longer than the original one, but there, it went in and now rotated clockwise. And there you go. At night, if somebody's behind you, they might be too bright, but hey, better for other people to see you clearly. And yeah, that's another modification done. The next modification is also in the interior. It's these two trim pieces. I wrapped them in carbon fiber, and I didn't want to just wrap them in any carbon fiber. I wanted them to look to be the same brightness like the door handles, because that's the material underneath this. It's the same shiny silver like in the door handle. I think I followed it pretty well, so it still looks like OEM, but it's not OEM. And also I wrapped it because I had a few damages here where the silver paint chipped, so that way I hid that damage. The next modification, I wish I knew about it and installed it ever since I bought the car, of how useful it is. And that is to enable, because my Lexus is the 2009 year that didn't have the Bluetooth connectivity, but this one enables it with just $10 that I bought on AliExpress. So the use of this tool is you need power and you need the aux jack. So both of these I can put here. There's the 12-volt socket that has the adapter for the USB on top and the aux input. So basically you just plug in these two, and every time you start the car it powers up by USB, and it's connected to the speakers of the car. So in short, this device enables your car to have Bluetooth music, and I'm gonna show you. I don't have 3 hands to install, but I'm going to show you how it looks. Don't buy the cheap ones for $2, because I already tried that, and there's like noise in the sound, and just the sound quality isn't as great as the quality ones like these. You can just search Bluetooth receiver audio adapter and just buy it once for $10 or more, and you're good to go. And the last modification isn't really a modification, but I just had to include it because it's so worth it. It's easy to replace, and it just makes the car look more brand new, let's say. And that is this slide console cover. I bought it on AliExpress for around $4. This is the old one, and you can see there's even a chip here that it hit this edge. So yeah, pretty worn out, and I'm surprised of the Chinese copy, how it even has this texture, like the grooves, line grooves. So yeah, for $4 I have to recommend to all of you to buy. If probably for most of you this is like worn out or sticky and dirty, you don't need a screwdriver or anything, just a pry tool to get this off. There's 2 jacks to disconnect here, and you just slide out the old one, slide in the new one, you're done. Like, it's literally a 5-minute job. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts of all these modifications that I've done, and stay tuned for more. Take care.